welcome back to my channel. It has been 2 months and we have some updates for you. And Evan needs to note something before this video begins.
It's very small, but I'm mildly frustrated at my sweater, so I've been doing outfit change.
So don't mind a sweater. Okay, little update. Where do we even begin?
Where did we leave off?
We haven't left off. I've missed filming YouTube videos. I feel like I need to share my life outward into the world. I don't know, like I just need to speak all of my feelings and thoughts out loud, and I do it on YouTube usually, and I haven't in a couple months, so it's nice to be at filming again. But alright, so let's go back. I guess we are in Michigan. We've been in Michigan since, well, we left our house in Nashville in November. I guess we should start there. We packed our house into a storage unit in Nashville in November, or the end of October, something around there. And we just decided like we didn't want to rent again. We've really been saving. Sorry for the bumpiness. We're driving, obviously. We've really been like saving to buy a house and trying to like be diligent with all the adult things that have to do with buying a house. But we weren't sure if we wanted to buy it in Nashville or Michigan, because a lot of Evan's work is in Michigan. But since a year of being in Nashville, some of the work was starting to transition. We were also in Nashville during COVID, so we weren't able to like work very hard to transition the work there again, I guess. But anyways, so we put our whole house in storage unit. Then we just traveled, did some road tripping for a little while. We went to North Carolina. We stayed in Chicago for a couple of weeks. Then we went to northern Michigan. Then we went to, where else did we go after that? Then we went to Detroit for Christmas time, and then for New Year's Eve we went to the Upper Peninsula of Michigan, and then we came back to Detroit. So we have been a bit all over the place, and we, looking back at my camera roll, have been on the road since about June and July. Collectively, we were home for about 5 weeks before our lease ended in November. So fast forward to now, we have been looking at homes in Detroit for about 3 weeks, 2 weeks.
Intensely, like the last 2 weeks.
Intensely,
like 3,
yeah.
Give or take.
Yes, and we want land, we want space. We know it's our first home, so we aren't setting our expectations super high like how we started our house search, but we are just not super sure if we are settled on the idea of buying a house in Michigan. Nothing has really spoken to us. I've been praying about it, being like, Jesus, please show me the house that you want us to buy. I don't know about Evan, but we're just like reaching our peak of what the heck, why haven't we found anything? The housing market right now is also insane. Like some of the houses we can't even go see by the time we see them because they're already sold.
Well, it was a lot of learning process too, like how you actually go about putting an offer in. Like we had no idea. We're like, okay, what can we afford? We didn't even know, so we actually reached out to some lenders, and obviously agents. All these real estate agents are really helpful too. And now that we like actually know what we're capable of doing and how we can like actually go about doing it, then it kind of got real. So that happened about like a week ago, I'd say. So now we're just kind of
like
seeing what, now that we know what we can afford and all that jazz, now we're going into it like, okay, what can we freaking get now?
And we've looked at about how many houses? Like
maybe like 10.
A little more than 10 probably. I don't know. We've looked at a lot of houses, I feel like. We've also driven to a couple different areas to see if we'd like to live there, and we're just not sure about it, but we'll continue this saga. We just got to a house that we're going to look at, and I will pick this back up.
I don't know.
I'm not sure where we left off
We were gonna go see some houses.
Yeah, so we saw 2 houses just now. The first one needs just Jesus in every room. It needs a miracle. But the second one was super cute. We're just, like I said, not sure about it because everyone's always like, you gotta, when you walk in, you'll know that it's your house, and you just feel like you just know. And yeah, we're not sure that we got that feeling. So we might go to Nashville on Tuesday and look at some houses there. We haven't really told my family yet, but we might do that because I think a big piece of us is still wondering what we would feel like when we are looking at houses in Tennessee, since we do love Tennessee. And like eventually when we want to have kids, we'll work our way up, or maybe get summer house in Michigan, just so we can be close to family and our family can be together when we raise our own children. But that is still in the future of it, and we're kind of wondering if we should just, you know, build some equity in Nashville, because the housing market there is way more profitable than here. So those are all of our thoughts. That is the update, I guess. So we've been house searching. It has been a freaking journey, exhausting journey. People don't tell you that. They think like, oh, going to buy a house is like so great and fun, which it is fun, but it's also very stressful. Especially right now, like I said, the housing market's insane. Like our realtor just texted me probably that the house we just saw already has an offer. So you have to just make the decision like within an hour of seeing the house, and that is just stressful. So yeah, I don't know. So I think we're gonna go to Nashville and see kind of how we feel, because we would love to be able to get a house in northern Michigan, but that's not really an option right now because the homes are so expensive and there's not many like out there. But I'm excited to go to Nashville and go see my friend's baby, my other friend's baby, and my other friend's baby, and hang out with them. And then my other friend Lex, who's been on my channel before, moved from New York back to Nashville, so we'll be able to see her and we'll be able to go to all of our favorite food places. So maybe I'll vlog when we're there, but I've just been filming on my phone. I wanted to give you guys a little housing update, I guess, that we're looking for a house, and I miss vlogging and YouTube, so make sure you like this video, and I will be filming more. But anything else, Evan?
I don't know the top of my head right now.
Wait, I don't think I showed my subscribers my new bag, but I got a Prada bag for my birthday, and it's very beautiful. And we worked very hard to be able to buy this. I am not rich, and I like nice things, and this is where I spent my money.
Yep, that is true.
So don't feel like you have to get a Prada bag to be cool. It's the point of saying that. Anyways, all right, goodbye.
I was gonna say, should we talk about like
my arm's hurting?
Look, we can take a break and so we could talk about what we're like looking for and
in a house.
Like what we're looking for in a house, and
we just want land. Like it doesn't have to be a lot of land, but at least like a half-acre backyard.
We just have those. We have Forrest and Ellie, and they just need space.
And our lifestyle, we like I would have a whole farm with horses and freaking goats if I could, which definitely doesn't match like my style, but that's the other side of me. But so we like the farm, but we want that to be like 30 minutes from Detroit, and that just really doesn't exist here. If you want
45 minutes from Detroit.
Or 40 minutes even, but like if you want that in Detroit, it's really like hour and a half away from Detroit, and that's just like at that point we're like, well, my family isn't really gonna drive. I mean, they would sometimes. I'm not saying they would neglect us, but they wouldn't. It's not like an easy drive for them to come like 20 minutes drive. It's an hour and a half drive, so it's not like something that people are always up to do. So at that point we're like, well, maybe I should just live in Nashville and have more profit when we go to sell our house to then be able to live in northern Michigan.
Well, because northern Michigan is like would check all those boxes. We would have land, and then we would have that like space.
Yeah, and our family like we used to go up north, and we just haven't recently, and it's because we hadn't really had a reason. So we'd give our family a reason to come up north, I guess, to visit us, but I don't know. That's really all we're looking for. I mean, we're up to a fixer-upper because Evan is pretty handy, and I like interior design.
Yeah, because I feel like we're like not picky, but kind of picky, but that saying is that because we know we can fix things, we know we can adjust things and manipulate things. So like obviously we're gonna want to like change some things if we can, and we have the ability to. So like, why wouldn't we really?
And the other part of me living in Nashville too is I actually going into 2021 really wanted to pursue modeling, and there's a pretty decent modeling agency there that that was very bumpy, that I submitted to, and I never heard back, but like I would submit again or just actively pursue it. And obviously Nashville is more of a scene for that industry. So there's also that. There's like a few things to moving to Nashville, but there's also things to living here. So I don't know, guys. We'll keep you updated. I'm gonna get back to filming. I've literally just filmed this on my phone, but I will use my camera. I have it with me. And we will vlog if we go to Nashville. Well, I think we're gonna, but I'll vlog in Nashville this week if we're gonna go. But I think that's it. My arm's really hurting. I haven't vlogged in a minute. I need some lipstick. Alright. That is all. Goodbye. Love you. Don't forget to subscribe. Anything else?
Adios.
Goodbye.